Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om. Mandukya Upanishad Mantra 2. Three major parts of this particular mantra that convey very vital understanding. And one of the part appears to be a Mahavakya, very prominent mention in the Vedic wisdom. The first part of the mantra is sarvaṁ hyetad brahma, a conclusion with all certitude, no doubts left, no further observation, no further finding, no further research. The conclusion has been ultimately drawn by the wise ones, the exalted ones, the research scholars in the domain of consciousness. What is that conclusion? Everything is Brahma, oneness. Everything is an outcome of oneness. Appears to be weird at the outset. Why? Because in so much of variety outside, so much of diversity outside, so many species, flora, fauna, living beings, celestial orbits, you go on. So much of diversity. How can we merely conclude with all certitude that everything is an outcome of oneness? There is only one and only one source of the entire manifestation, that is known as Brahma. Yes, this question shall always arise before any intellect who has never been able to understand or see things beyond. Our exalted ones mention that any person who has not gone beyond the mortal plane, the understanding has not been able to get through this subtle dimension, must understand that the entire manifestation is an outcome of an interaction between time and space. Time and space create a veil of delusion, such a delusion where, despite of the fact that everything is one, yet appears to be many in diversity. A varied aspects, they come into the appearance. So, how to understand that it is all one? Even going by the modern understanding that we draw about the matter, when you go on breaking the matter, it goes on to the atomic composition. Go on breaking to that also, then ultimately goes on to the light particles. So at the end of the road, for the science of today, the science of frontiers, everything ends into a vibration or as a light particle. So that appears to be the dead end for the time being. But at least one can conclude that everything that may appear to be different, starting from charcoal to plastic to human flesh to anything, there is some oneness at the back end. The ultimate conclusion is one. This we are talking about matter. What about the consciousness? If you go beyond, then one has to conclude, shall conclude, that everything is an outcome of oneness. And that oneness has been given a name as Brahma. This is the first part of the Mandukya Upanishad Mantra 2. The second part says, yamātmā, Brahma. This Atma is also Brahma. Atma, true self, yes, true self. This Atma is also Brahma. This is a Mahavakya, yamātmā, Brahma. Why it has been given so much of importance in this mantra? In the first part, it mentioned that anything and everything is outcome of oneness, right? Going to any distance, you go to any distance, go on contemplating, everything is oneness. Now The distance is now finished. You come down to the zero distance. What is that? Self. Ayam Brahma. The self too is an outcome of that same oneness. So it is oneness. To any distance, imaginable or unimaginable, to any subject, imaginable, unimaginable, any matter, imaginable, unimaginable, outcome of oneness. And at the same time, this self too is an outcome of oneness. The second part. The third part is now this entire oneness is consciousness, obviously, yes, and it has got 4 feet to express itself. When it comes to manifest, when it comes to express, it has got 4 feet. What do you mean to say? 4 feet all at the same time? Better that you understand it in this manner. Like, for example, of water. Water is liquid, water also vaporizes, water can be frozen as ice. Yes. And at the molecular end, it is also H2O. The same water, but with different state of expression. Likewise, the same consciousness, when it comes to express, it has got 4 feet, catuṣpāda, namely the turiya, and starting from the outward, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Turiya. Which means what? Which means the waking state, the dream state, dreamless state, and beyond, where there is total silence. These are the 4 feet from where this Atma finds the window of its expression. So, 3 major mentions in the same mantra. In one, everything is the outcome of oneness, and the same oneness is this self, and this self, the consciousness, has got a window wherefrom it ushers itself in 4 forms, which I just now mentioned as waking, sleep, waking, dream, dreamless sleep, and the state where there is nothingness, the Turiya Avastha. So, in a way, the mantra 2 of Mandukya Upanishad is the path breaker for the entire Mandukya Upanishad wisdom. Here onwards, all these states they find their expressions that we have already concluded, but this mantra was taken at the last so that we can easily connect it with its own initiation. Having said so, I conclude Mandukya Upanishad lessons. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Om. ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है.